Hey everybody, happy Monday. It is Mental Wellness Monday and I am Sidra. So excited to be here. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Mine was really productive. But I'm here today to talk about something that I need to hear. So usually most of the things I talk about aren't things that I have mastered. They're things I am still trying to get it together. And this is definitely one of them. So I titled this live, what is one thing you could do with a friend that would enhance your joy? So what is one thing you could do with a friend that would enhance your joy? And I saw this amazing post by someone that I follow called the Holistic Psychologist. And man, did this resonate with me. And she talked about the power of friendships and how they've changed and how they change as we get older. And how as we get older, maybe we don't do such a good job with really being focused on those friendships and how life affirming and joy enhancing they can be. So that's why I wanted to bring this to you. So she talked about in your 20s that, we all had a lot of friends. Now I have to admit, even in my 20s, I didn't have a lot, but I definitely have more than I have now. And we would get together with them, but it wasn't always like the healthiest situation. It took a lot of money. Maybe people were going out and drinking, clubbing. And you know what? We weren't getting the highest value out of those experiences. But that's what you do in your 20s. Maybe we were gossiping, complaining. We weren't really thinking about living our best life and being our best self. But now in 2022, you know what I tell you? What does Maya Angelou say? When you know better, do better. So now in 2022, and especially as some of us get older, it's not as easy to maintain those relationships and maintain those connections. But I love the ideas that the holistic psychologist had, and I want to share a few of them with you. Because if we can sustain those relationships, and it takes work, we're all busy, we all have a lot going on. I know I have really made more of a commitment in these last few months to be better about it, but it's hard to even just get us together at the same time, even just two people. And I'm not talking about a lot of people, because the research really shows all you really need is a couple good friends to change your life in a positive way. But as we strive to be more emotionally healthy, there is such power in our friendships and connection that we have from them. So let me give you a few ideas of things that you could do. And then I'd love it if you'd post in the comments, what's something simple that you could do with a friend that would make a difference for you? So remember, we don't have a lot of time. So we got to make whatever we do powerful. So what if we did something around moving our bodies together? We don't have to do any crunch thing, nothing hard. What if we just agreed to go on a walk with a friend? Now we're talking with our friend, we're walking, we're getting exercise, so we're getting double duty. And you might be more likely to walk or get your yoga in if you did it with a friend. Even if you need to do it online, you guys could both watch the same yoga YouTube video, and maybe have your phone and FaceTime each other and do your yoga. So there's lots of ways for that to happen. And that could be super fun. I once did a dance class with a friend. It was the Alvin Ailey dance class. And it was in New York. Okay, and I'm not in New York, I'm in Southern California. But I had a friend, and we did this dance class together. We both watched Alvin Ailey on TV, on video, because he's on video. He was on Zoom. And then we FaceTimed, and we had so much fun. Because I sucked. But she wasn't doing much better. But we had a great time. Amber, that's a super good idea. Read a book together but separately and discuss the chapters after. That's an amazing idea. Because then you get the benefit of having that communication. And maybe you do something like when you discuss it, maybe do it on Zoom or do it with FaceTime and have your favorite beverage together or some snacks or something. You can make it like a little event. I love that idea, Amber. That's awesome. What if you did some kind of service project together? And you guys, I know now with COVID, we can't be out there doing the most, but you could be doing this on your own and you could do it online. So maybe you look for some service volunteer thing that you could coordinate from your homes, but you do it together. What else did I have? Let's see. And also do things that don't cost a lot of money. We don't all have a lot of money right now. We don't need to spend a lot of money. You could pick up a lunch or something inexpensive and just go sit maybe by the water, by a park, somewhere nice, and just enjoy each other's company. It's important too to have somebody that lifts you up. So actually take time and be clear about your connections with people. If you are connecting with someone and it's always like complaining and whining, and that's okay a little bit, but if you try to shift the conversation and they just try to keep it dark, that might not be the friend for this activity. Might be for something else, but not this activity. And then what about also making a meal together at your house? That saves money. If you're worried about COVID, again, you could do it in your house. They could do it in their house. But you can make this meal, and it could be maybe a fun meal. You get the same recipe, you buy the same food, and you get it together and you make it. Because you could laugh about it. Maybe things won't work. Maybe one of you won't know what a roux is, and you could make that together. That would be super fun. And you wouldn't have to worry about schedules and everything and being in the same place, maybe being worried about your health concerns, but you could still spend time together. And more, and as important, talk about your dreams, talk about your future, talk about your vision, because that's truly the power of connection to help us to be better and more amazing. So I'm super excited that you're here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, I want you to try to think of what's a fun activity that you could do with a friend that just might improve your mental wellness. So take care, and please don't ever forget that you deserve happiness now. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.